The next question is about children and columns. I think the fascination for children to watch something creative emerge will never fade. It's from time immemorial. I think children like watching something creative being generated, and they like celebrating it as well. And I think therefore children will watch if an adult is sitting there doing columns and see what emerges. The variety that columns offer, I think, lets the child know that there is a lot that can be brought in, variation. It's not the same pattern day in and day after, so the child loses the fascination. He will never lose the fascination if it is something varied every day. The next is that children getting introduced to columns. Children will be introduced to columns by their own invitation. They will want to do it. And one of the first things that normally we introduce to children when they do columns is to only use their pointer finger and draw on the flower that has been made in a thick kind of format so that they can feel the grains and let their movement flow. And when they do that, I think there is a message on the texture of the flower or the material being used, which I think they get used to. Secondly, even through Montessori or through our Aksharaabhyasam, which we do to children when they are first year or whatever, it is the forefinger writing that is engaged when we put the rice or whatever paddy for them to write, which means that the forefinger is the first finger to gain the grip on what the movement is all about. I think that's a brilliant dimension of this. So the child only uses the first finger based on what you have done and generates a feel for what is happening. And after that, he learns to coordinate his forefinger with the thumb, which is called the pincer movement grip as far as children are concerned, which is a movement away from the forefinger grip or the whole hand grip that the child uses either on a crayon or pencil or whatever he uses. So to move into this finer movement of two fingers gripping the material and letting the flow be guided to create an evenness of line is a finesse which I don't know what other medium achieves it. And therefore I think watching and allowing this very gradual dimension to move in, where the children use first fingers and then the two and then are able to coordinate the movement and the flow. The movement of the finger, which is the large muscle movement, and the movement of the thumb on the forefinger, which drops the material, are two different muscle sets. To gain their coordination on that calls for practice. So I think what better learning than a large and small muscle coordination for children on that. The other beauty is if you take just those two fingers, I think all the extension of the two fingers, gaining mastery, seamsters, embroiderers, surgeons, fine cutting, everything, painters, or the finest of strokes comes from these two fingers and not the whole hand movement. So the quicker they gain the dimension where their neural networks absorb this, I think the better they will do at generating what they want with this finger muscle coordination. The other thing is that it is said that there are 10,000 practices of fine muscle before it can become an expertise. If it is 10,000 practices, what better than making it an everyday practice? We're talking of 20 years or so, if it's an everyday practice.